Sir, for all the passengers who have faced difficulties during delays or cancellations, there are strict civil aviation requirements CAR which is in place, and all the airline operators which are under permission to operate in the country, they have to strictly follow. And the passenger rights, the passengers, whatever facilities or the benefits that have been extended through the CAR have to be provided. And there is a strict regulation from the DGC and from the ministry also to ensure that this happens. And when extraordinary circumstances happen also, because the sector has grown multifold, this is not a sector which was which is the way it has been 10 years or 20 years before. Now it has become so much more inclusive. The network has spread so much, and there are 5 lakh people traveling every day in this network, which only 2-3 countries in the world can boast of. And that is the capacity the country is holding today. And please listen to me. And whenever any facility, regarding the software also, let me make it clear, sir. Regarding the software, what the inquiry is also being done on that. Airport Authority of India is thoroughly looking into the system fault that has happened, and thoroughly whatever necessary feedback comes in, we will do it. And the continuous technology upgradation happens in this sector, sir. It is not just timely, but there is a continuous upgradation that happens. All the countries, different countries, they keep upgrading the systems that they have, and we keep a continuous watch on what is happening across the world. And our vision from the government is to have the top standards, global standards in the country for aviation. And it is with that vision that we are working. And all the systems, all the technologies that we have in aviation are definitely up to standards, and proper mechanism is there to ensure that they are upgraded on time. Sir, जो IndiGo का crisis अभी देखने को मिला, वो AMSS से related नहीं है. IndiGo के internal operations में उनके जो crew rostering system है, उनका जो अपना internal planning है, उसमें गड़बड़ी के कारण ये सब हुआ है. ये FDTL में जो बदलाव, I am expanding on this question, sir, because the House also wants to know and the nation also wants to know. So that I would like to spread some light on this. 1st November 2025, there have been new FDTL guidelines into place. We have had thorough consultation with all the stakeholders when we have changed it, and due process has been done for that. And in April, under the guidelines of High Court, under the order of the High Court, it has come into implementation. There were 22 FDTL guidelines, 15 of them from 1st of July and 7 of them from 1st of November. There was no problem from what was happening in 1st of July. And there were some variations that were required by the airlines for the guidelines which were proposed from 1st of November. There were multiple stakeholder consultations done, not only with IndiGo. We have other players in the industry also, with everyone. Multiple stakeholder consultations regarding the FTL, where we have been very strict, saying that there has to be no compromise on safety. Safety is the topmost priority. We care for the crew, we care for the pilots, and we care for the safety of the entire system. We care for the passengers. So from the ministry, we have made it very clear to all the airlines that they have to follow the rules. And from 1st of, I'm just expanding so that you get the whole understanding of the issue. 1st of November, since this has happened, DGCA has been in continuous consultation. They wanted some variations, all the airlines, not just one airline. All airlines have come back because they vary in the operations. Some are having night operations, some are operating heavily in the northeast, some have ATR specific operations. So even if you talk about airlines, they all have different kind of operations. And because of the operations and because of the FDTL guidelines, which is a uniform blanket on all the airlines, they all have come for different variations. DGCA has sat with all the airlines. Wherever there was no compromise on the safety, after thorough consultation and after thorough safety risk assessment, necessary variations, necessary exemptions have been given beforehand itself. And on 1st of December also, this was on 1st of November. What Honorable Member has also observed, we are talking about December 3rd, after 1 month. So there was 1 full month of operations in the new FDTL also. Why I am mentioning this point, even though we are saying because of the FTTL this situation has arisen, there have been a lot of internal complications. This is a day-to-day operations thing that the IndiGo should have maintained. IndiGo was supposed to manage the crew, was supposed to manage the roster through its day-to-day operations. We are there to check if the FTTL is properly implemented or not, and there has been no compromise on that side. And for 1 thorough full month, we have been observing. On 1st of December, we had a meeting with IndiGo on FDTL itself. When they required some clarifications, we have given the clarifications also with that idea, and they have not flagged this issue. So everything was running normal till then. Suddenly we have observed this on 3rd. Immediately when this was observed, the ministry came into the picture. We have taken over the situation at the airports. We have consulted all the stakeholders, and then you have seen how things have unfolded for those 2 days. Definitely, there was a lot of difficulty that has faced by the passengers. And as a closing statement also, let me tell you that we are not taking this situation easily. We are doing an inquiry, and we will take very, very strict action, not only for this situation, but also as an example. We will set an example for all the airlines. If there is any miscompliance, any non-compliance or non-adherence for any single person, any entity or any organization or any operator functioning in this civil aviation, we will take very, very strict action so that we set an example in the industry.